EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the Bay Hill Club and Lodge, opening round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational, presented by MasterCard. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend, and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round one. Charlie Hoffman is the leader. He's off to a 4-under start. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking for another strong showing after a top 10 finish a week ago. So let's get out to the course as we join the action on the tee at the par 5 fourth. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
That's an aggressive layup, really trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5. Nobody's really going to be happy after that shot, squandering a really good opportunity of making birdie at this par 5.
That one just going to sneak on by. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll remain at 1 under par. Frank, at the 4th, we pulled the hammer out. Here, maybe it's a scalpel?
Well, it just depends. A little trailing breeze. A drive is not always a bad play here. 367 yards to the front. There's a little kick forward. So, wind behind your back, almost worth a go.
Yeah, this is not the biggest of fairways, so that is a good shot here at 5. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
Well, 122 left to the flag. Pin on the right-hand side, so plenty of room to the left of it.
This one has a chance to be close.
Rich, there's one thing about good iron play. When you hit it and it comes off the club face, you know it's going to be close. More evidence there.
Nicely played. It's a birdie at the 5th. And he'll move to within 2 shots of the lead at 2 under par. Frank, talk to us about the 6th hole here at Bay Hill. Intimidating to look at as
I don't want to talk about it, Rich. I don't like the look of the hole. It's too tough. It intimidates everybody.
I can't imagine what players would be feeling walking up to this tee box.
Yeah, stand there. You'll find out.
Oh, yeah, that is dry, and it is spectacular. What a drive here at 6. That's a nice shot right there. Landed just short, released onto the green, and now a chance for an eagle 3. So now this, just outside 10 feet for eagle. Oh, yeah. That's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. Now at the par 3 7th, Frank, it's just under 200 yards.
But it's still quite daunting. A very narrow entry on that left side. So you've got to hit the ball flush off the tee. Really guarantee a carry of that over that right bunker. So it's still a daunting tee shot.
And this is going to roll off the back of the green, but it's going to end up in a good spot. Now, from off the Bermuda grass, is second at the par 3. Oh, would you expect anything less with the way things are going? Everything is dropping right now, even balls from off the green. Frank, as you step to the tee here at the 8th, what are you seeing?
Another hole that suits the long hitter, Rich. That bunker just over 300 yards. The further you get down there, the shorter club you have in over the water.
No issues here. That is into the fairway. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
150 left to the hole. Would not surprise me a bit if we were to stick this one close.
That's going to need to go. Yeah, that is into the water in front of this 8th green. So with a shake of the head, he'll take his drop, and now with a stroke added for the penalty, this becomes his 4th to the par 4. Yep, played that nicely. That'll work out just fine. 10-foot putt left. Nope. That goes down, but it's a 6 at the par 4. And he'll fall back to 5 under. Our featured golfer right there after day 1, sitting at a tie atop the leaderboard.
Everything to play for these next 3 rounds. I mean, you couldn't really set up a leaderboard better than this today.
So, for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, and Iona Stevens. EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live second-round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational, presented by MasterCard. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. We've currently got a tie at the top at 5 under par. We'll get right out to the action here as we head to the tee at the par 4 first. Yeah, that's a beauty there to get this second round underway. Now the approach here at number 1, Frank, what's he looking at?
A nice high, soft landing second shot would be ideal here. There's a little bit of a ridge in this green. Don't really want to be going long here. Those 2 bunkers, never easy coming out of those and downhill. And that's a good approach shot, too. Just a little left of the hole, but a good chance for birdie.
Nota Begay the third is down there. This for an opening birdie.
And not much up or downhill here, so speed not a consideration. All that needs to be looked at is the movement from left to right.
That might have been a little more break than he was expecting, as that one winds up undercutting the hole. Okay, that's in for par here at the first, and he'll stay at 5 under. Back to the action here at the second, and a par 3. Frank, it's 231 yards. What are we looking at?
Well, somehow, if you can hit it sky high, that's the best shot to hit in there. This green sometimes gets brick hard, and of course it all slopes to the left.
Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. That finished off for par here with the second, and he'll remain right where he is. Now to the par 4 third, 434 yards and plenty of trouble on that left side.
One of the hardest tee shots on the front side. Water very much in play down the left.
You can't drive it much better than that. That's the quick pickup of the tee right down the middle. Our tournament here at Bay Hill still in full swing, obviously. But, Frank, I think all of our golfers competing this weekend may have one eye toward next week, the big purse, the island green, the full field. It is the flagship event on the PGA Tour, the Players, just a couple of hours north of here at TPC Sawgrass.
Rich, when you've got a name that's called The Players, I think that says it all. And that's the one they want to win. It might have been perhaps a little conservative, but right in the heart of the green.
A look here at birdie.
And this coming just slightly back up the hill, but the thing he's got to watch out for, it's definitely going to move to his right.
Got it there, but not quite on target. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll remain one shot back. Rich Lerner with Frank Nobilo back at the fourth hole. It's par 5, the first one on the golf course, and Frank, a really good scoring opportunity.
It certainly is. 2 bunkers down the left. Just want to keep it inside that. If you flare it a little right, there's a hazard that just sneaks up on you.
And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5. has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Four feet, all that's left for birdie. Yeah, that's a well-played hole. It's a birdie here at 4. And after yesterday's 67, quickly to 1 under for his round here. We move to the tee now at the 390-yard par 4 fifth here at Bay Hill. Don't let that distance fool you. Bunkers on both sides of the fairway and a well-protected green make par a good score here. And that one too close to the edge, and it's going to wind up falling into the bunker. So a poor result on the tee shot. Now he'll dig in with his second to the par 4.
Oh, I'd give that an 8 or a 9 out of 10. Been in a fairway bunker and safely on the green. You never know, might even sneak a birdie.
Now note this for birdie.
And this is when you'd expect to make more often than not. Not too much undulation, maybe just a slight move to the right.
That's going to scoot a foot or two by. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll remain at 6 under par. Frank, the 6th hole here at Bay Hill, this is not the hole you want to be playing if you have a case of the snap hooks, is it?
No, the snap hooks, you'll never leave the tee. Dozen balls, you'll still be going.
That challenged a big piece of that big lake, but it is well down this 6th fairway. What a gorgeous tee shot. really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
A very makeable 8-footer for birdie. Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. And he'll move now to 5 under par. So our featured golfer here, pretty solid through the first 2 days, safely through to the weekend and squarely in the conversation.
That's right. Red should get off to a good start tomorrow, throw a few birdies in early, and could make it extremely exciting come Sunday.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So long, everybody. EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. This afternoon, it's live third-round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational, presented by MasterCard. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. We've currently got a tie at the top of the leaderboard at 8 under par. So let's get out to the action as we pick things up on the tee at the par 4 fifth.
Now that tee shot just finds the first cut. Ball does sit up there. Not too much of a problem.
Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Nota Begay III.
And 114 left to the hole. Pin is on the front left part of the green.
Oh man, it looked good initially, but rolled off the green and back into the fairway. That stings.
Job was made harder by the second shot coming up short, but excellent use of the flop shot and a chance to escape with a par.
Yeah, that's good putt. It is a par here at the 5th, and he'll stay at -3. Well, here we are at the famous 6th hole, 555 yards at Bay Hill. Go ahead, admit it. You're thinking about it. You're thinking about pulling driver. You're thinking about fans whooping it up, and you're thinking about taking it directly over the lake, just like Bryson DeChambeau. Go ahead, get after it. That is into the rough on the right side of this fairway, so understandably not wanting to risk it being too close to the lake.
The beauty of this par 5, so many different ways to play it. You can be a little wayward, even with the tee shot or the second shot, but really, it's going to be about the third shot today. How close can you hit it?
Here we go.
Good approach shot. And birdie putt coming up. Approach shot just a little right, little short.
11 feet away. Oh, yes, indeed. The line there, perfect. It is in for a birdie. And he'll move to 4 under. You know, when the pros get up on a par 3 like this, they'll say very simply, this is a good par 3. And it is. Requires everything you have at 199 yards. Well-struck shot. That's all it's about. And that's going to be too strong. It is into one of the 2 back bunkers around this 7th green. Now from the bunker.
Just a little splash out on this par 3.
Yeah, that's a really good shot. Had a nice upslope to work within the bunker. Always makes it an easier shot, able to take advantage of it. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll remain at 4 under. We now arrive at the demanding par 4 8th, measuring 460 yards, fairway bunkers on the left, and a pond guarding the green. Now at the 8th, and Frank, this really is a clever design, fun hole to play.
Very pretty hole. That bunker down the left, just over 300 yards. Ideally, you just work it off that bunker.
This one's starting a hair right. And that will do just fine. Now, from just under 170 out, this is second. Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll stay right where he is. We close out the front 9 at Bay Hill with a 474-yard par 4. It's tough to make par from that fairway bunker on the left, so play accordingly.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though. Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Now this Nota for birdie.
And an ideal look here, just moving slightly to the left.
Perfect there, and that's in for a birdie. I mean, this has been a captivating tournament so far, and our featured golfer just a shot back heading into Sunday's final round. It's going to be exciting, Frank.
It certainly will be, Rich. One of the greatest players of all time, Ben Hogan, used to say, and I don't know why, I would rather be one behind than one in front.
So, for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone. EA Sports, and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, we bring you live final round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational, presented by MasterCard. Well, we have already seen 3 scintillating, sometimes spectacular rounds of golf. By the time twilight comes calling later today, we will have a champion as we check the Sunday leaderboard. We've got a tie at the top here at 10 under par. Included among them is our featured golfer, so we've drawn a plum assignment as we'll be following that pairing throughout. So out to the action we go as we catch up with our golfer on the tee at the par 4 13th. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. A back right hole location here as he gets set for his second to the par 4.
A little long, as we can see, and a little to the right, but it's still makeable if you hit a good one.
Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Oh, yeah, that one on line all the way. It's in for a birdie. And he will take over sole possession of the lead here midway through these final 9 holes. Well, as they say on tour, Bay Hill has a good set of par 3s. Here is the 14th. It's 215 yards. There are those bunkers left and long. Stay out of those, and you have a good chance to put 3 down on the card. believe that will be too much club. It's into one of those two bunkers over the back of this 14th green. Okay, that should be inside of 10 feet. Not too bad. This is a 9-footer. Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And that's going to preserve this tenuous one-shot lead. We're here at the 15th now, and a big dogleg right on this one. Frank, what's the best route to take to shoot the low number?
You've got to look at that run out down the left side, which is about 320 yards. If you can stay short of that, then that gives you a perfect shot into this green.
Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And the lead will remain at 1 with 3 holes left to play. Well, we've seen it through the years. This 16th hole at 511 yards here at Bay Hill is one of the most exciting on the PGA Tour. Eagle is absolutely in play, but so too is 7 or worse. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. never a doubt going for it in 2, and Frank safely aboard here at the 16th at Bay Hill.
Exactly, Rich. Not an overly long par 5, very scoreable, and that's what we expect.
This is an 11-foot putt. Oh, man, the speed was spot on. A good putt, but nothing to show for it. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and he'll stay at 11 under par. Frank, par 3 17th here at Bay Hill. How difficult is this hole?
This one takes your best tee shot, Rich. Otherwise, you're just looking at 4 or 5.
So we've talked about these par 3s here at Bay Hill, and they finish with a doozy. It is the 17th at 221 yards and all sorts of trouble. You can see that beach bunker in front. There's the water to deal with. Oftentimes a difficult hole location. You're thrilled to walk out of here with a par. Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he's going to remain one shot off the pace. Frank, the 18th here at Bay Hill. This is a chance to be a hero, but it could all go horribly wrong, couldn't it?
Yeah, this is another hole and a great example of it's never over until it's over.
Okay, that's going to be good. Birdie is a must. Down by 1 here at the final hole, and that's going to be a good position to play from. Now note his second from the fairway.
152 yards left for him. Pin is in the back right corner of this green.
This could be a good one.
Well, if that's the last iron shot of the day, it's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, that's well played. It's a birdie at 18. And that will be a great final round score of 68. For our featured golfer, Frank, they gave it everything they had, but it's not quite enough. It'll be a runner-up finish.
Yeah, so close. If, buts, shoulds, coulds. We all know that. There's pain, don't get me wrong, but it was a good watch.
So, for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So we'll start here. A good opportunity for separation for our players as they head back to 16 to once again take on this par 5. Solid, a good drive in the fairway. Okay, job well done, Frank. You know when you play this hole, you're playing it like a par 4, even though it's a par 5. You need to be homing too.
You certainly do, Rich. This hole isn't as long as some par 5s, but when you consider water and play here, water and play at 17 and 18, this is a key shot.
Yeah, you see so many of these long putts like that come up short. It's just hard mentally to hit the ball much firmer. Oh, right by the hole. The longer putts, you don't mind as much. The short ones, they tend to sting. Okay, no mistakes on this first playoff hole. That's half the battle. And this one, in for a par. 2 holes remain in this aggregate playoff as our competitors will get another shot at tackling this par 3 17th hole. The aggregate playoff couldn't decide it. The first hole of sudden death couldn't decide it. So now it's on to 17 to see if someone can make that breakthrough and walk away with what would be a hard-earned victory.
That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
Second shot now here at the par 3. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll remain at minus 12. Barring a tie, this is it. Back to the 18th tee and the final hole of this aggregate playoff. As we've mentioned, if there's a tie, we go right back to 16 and continue with sudden death. Yeah, that's going to work just fine in the fairway here at 18, and now they'll seek the birdie that could win him the tournament. From the fairway nota, this is second.
He's got 117 yards to the front, 155 to the hole, pin sitting back right.
And not wanting to take on the water, that is struck a bit too firmly, and it is into one of the back bunkers here at 18. Okay, safely on the putting surface out of the sand. Would have maybe liked to run that up a little further, but that's not the worst shot in the world. And that's it. After the 3-hole aggregate, our featured golfer gonna walk away with the title.